Kansalaiset, sanoma välirauhasta ei ole Suomessa uskallettu odottaa sellaisella ilon ja helpotuksen tunteella kuin näin monen ja raskaan sotavuoden jälkeen olisi luonnollista. Meitä on kaivannut huoli isänmaa.
Papa, come in!
Tuve, it's freezing in here. How can you live like this?
I managed. Come, sit, have some tea. Have you been working on anything new?
How can I? Nobody cares about sculptures these days with the war going on. I mean, I can't blame them. What's the point?
Don't say that, Papa. It's because of the war that you must create.
Well, creating anything new, any new paintings?
Not paintings exactly. I've been writing a story.
Let's hear it then. A story to keep us warm through the dark, dark winter.
Very well.
You're just in time. Tuva's reading me her story.
Oh, wonderful. I brought some cake for us to enjoy.
Look, it's Moomin Mama and Moomin Troll. What are they doing in the forest?
Flower.
Oh, and look at that flower Moomin Mama is holding.
My dear brothers, you have so many questions, as usual.
Yes, and we want answers.
First, we'll have some cake.
And a cup of tea. And who is that? What's its name? Boys, boys, boys. Enough with the question. Let Julia finish her story.
So, all three continued, taking a large tool for them to light the way, but around them darkness thickened all the time. In front of them gleamed a black stretch of water, and the air was heavy and cold. Oh, how cool it is. Now, what did I tell you, Mrs. Troll? Tulip went out, and it was completely dark. Out of the darkness, they heard a hissing. Look, the great serpent is coming! At that moment, he expected to be eaten, but nothing happened. Instead, something very remarkable happened. The tulip shed all its petals, and in the midst stood a girl with bright blue hair.
Thank you, lovely lady.
Were you inside the tulip the whole time?
It's my house. Hey, we have a tulip. Come follow me. I know how to do
The next morning, Tulip had led the way in front of them, and her blue hair shone like the brightest daylight. The path climbed steeper and steeper, and at last the mountain rose straight up, so high they could not see where it ended.
I expected sunshine up there. I'm freezing. Me too. What did I tell you, Moomin Troll? Now you have a cold. Sit here while I make a fire.
So all four of them sat, looking into the fire as Moon and Mama told them stories about what it was like when she was young, when Moomins did not need to travel through fearsome forests and swamps in order to find a place to live. Instead, they'll live with house trolls in people's houses, mostly behind tall stoves.
We're not happy with central heating. Did the people know we were there? Some did. They felt us mostly as a cold chill on the back of their necks when they were alone. You can tell us more about Moomin Papa. He was an unusual sort of troll. He was never happy where he was. He always wanted to move from one stove to another. And then one day he took off, vanished, with the Hattie Fatteners, the little wanderers.
What sort of are they?
Little troll creatures.
But sometimes you see them.
Who's there?
Oh, don't worry, those are little spooks, spirits of the forest.
Come and join us.
I'm questioning.
Tell us more about Moomin Papa. About the Hattie Factors.
They wander around the world. You can never tell.
They don't
There's
say anywhere.
They don't stay anywhere or care about anything. You cannot tell if you can't tell if a Hattie Factor is happy or sad. Sad or surprised. I'm sure that Hattie Factors don't have any feelings at all.
Has Moomin Papa become a Hattie Factor yet? Of course not. Surely you realize that he was tricked into going along with them.
Imagine if we were to meet him one day. He would be pleased, wouldn't he?
Yes, but I don't expect we shall.
Ahoy! Why are you howling down there?
Well, excuse me, sir. It's really all very sad. Moomin Papa has disappeared. We're freezing. Can't get over this mountain to find sunshine and haven't got anywhere to live.
I see. You better come up to my place then.
They all went up an escalator that carried them straight into the mountain.
An escalator in the mountain?
Are you sure this man is
Are you sure this man is to be trusted?
Shh, listen. Shh. Let's listen and find out what happens next, Tube.
Well, first I'll need your help. Come on, we're gonna make a garden.
Oh, fun! A garden inside a mountain?
Yes, well, it's not a real garden. It's a candy garden.
Candy garden?
Yes, it can be everything inside, and that's exactly what they do. Papa, you beat this up.
Of course, my girl.
Why, look at these trees. I've never seen flowers like these. Or fruits. I think these are chocolate.
This isn't grass, this is cotton candy! Green lemonade, this isn't water at all. It's green lemonade. I made it myself. The sun, too. Oh, now I see. I thought it was the real sun. Now I can see that it has slightly peculiar light. Well, it was the best I could do. But you like the garden, don't you? Oh, yes, we do. If you'd like to stay, I could build you a candy house to live in. I get a bit bored here sometimes on my own.
Thank you, but we should be off now. You see, we wanted to build a house in the real sunshine, if you know what I mean.
No, let's stay!
Fine. You kids can have fun. I'm going to be taking a nap over there. Toodaloo. Bye. Me too. I'm quite sleepy, but it's too sunny here.
Well, I'm not tired.
Me neither. There's so much to explore and to eat.
My tummy hurts. My too.
Oh dear. I have some powder in my handbag which should help you both. Do you have a bowl of any hot porridge?
No, I'm afraid not. There's one of whipped cream and another jam.
Let's see. It's proper hot food they need. Ma, where's Tulipa?
She says she can't sleep because the sun never goes down. I'm sorry you don't like it here.
Oh, it's not that. We'll be back. But right now we should probably go head off into the real sunshine.
It's best.
Tulipa.
It's best to take the switchback railway. It goes through the mountain and comes out in the middle of the sunshine.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye.
Don't mention it.
Is this the end? I hope not. They haven't found Moomin Papa yet.
Or a place to build a house.
You're right. It's not the end. But they make it to a river which leads into an ocean where they meet a very grumpy ant lion. It was very close.
Get off my beach!
We will certainly not so dare.
Then I'll kick sand in your eyes until you can't see a thing.
Ow, 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 ow. Children, no. Ow. Don't hurt my children. Ow, no,
And don't come back! That antlion isn't very nice at all.
No, he isn't. But luckily they spot a mass of small, pale creatures pushing a sailboat towards them.
Oh, I know who they are. Me too. Look here. Howdy, fat
Those are the Howdy Fighters, the Wanderers. Excuse me, have you seen a Moomin Papa on your travels? Oh dear, I forgot. They can't say a
have no choice but to hop on, children.
No, I'm frightened again.
No, I'm frightened again. You was beginning to wish I hadn't come with you at all. Don't be afraid. We'll sing something cheerful. I think I see a mermaid. I think I see two. Don't be afraid, little creatures. It's just a little storm. It will pass. But the waves are so big. They'll gobble us up. Yes, this is very angry today. But storms are just wonderful, aren't they? What do you mean? Well, nice weather can be a bit boring sometimes. I just love a good storm. Oh, yes, we do. Why do you like it, Little Mermaid? Oh, they make us want to dance. Anything can happen. The unexpected. The unplanned. They just wake you up. Anyway, where are you going on your little boat? We're looking for somebody we lost and a place to call home. You will find it, I'm sure. Look out for the 9th wave. Now I feel seasick too. Do these hardy fountains even know where they're going? Probably not. They're just wandering. Look over there. Something's moving in the water. What if it's an African sea serpent? I think it's a sea troll. Hello there. Hello. You look though as you might be a relation. That would be nice. Let's jump into the boat, otherwise you'll be left behind. Thank you. Grand weather. Where are you bound for? Anywhere as long as we can reach. In that case, I better take that home for a bit. Otherwise, we'll head straight out to sea.
I know a fine harbor.
I know a fine harbor, but the entrance is so narrow that only severe seamen like myself can navigate. Ah, there's a big crash. Is there anything to eat there? There's anything you like. Hold on. We're gonna go sail right into the harbor now. Oh, thank goodness. It does look great there. It depends on your taste. I suppose I prefer when a storm is raging. I'd be best off before the waves get smaller.
When the Hattie Fattens.
When the honey dragons saw the unknown land before them, they lightened up and head straight for shore. Bye. Now, children, bow and thank the honey partners for the voyage. Thank you. Funny folk. Oh, I'd love to live here. The flowers here are even more beautiful than my old tulip. Besides, it never really matched my hair properly. Look, a glass house on top of a tower. I think it's a lighthouse. It's probably too early to wake them. But I'm so horribly hungry. Me too. Well, I guess we could knock. Come on, we have to turn this place into a lighthouse. Now! You're Why are you so on that feet? shipwreck?
Almost, but we're most definitely hungry.
Well, come in.
Is this for us?
Yeah, I keep a lookout when there's a storm out at sea, and I give seafooding for all who escape in my harbor.
Then you must have had a lot of people seafooding up here, I would think.
Yes, people from every corner of the world. Snufkins, seagulls, big folk, little creeks, hangouts, and the odd things like fish too.
Good evening. Have you seen a Moomin on your saddle?
Yes, one out there, Cyclops last Monday.
Could it have been Moomin Papa? Did he keep putting his tail in his pocket?
Yes, he did actually. I ran a quick picture because it looks so fun.
Hurrah! Where did he go? Where is he? Where was he? Where did he go?
He took the road to the south.
Then we must go there. Come on, children. Follow me. Oh, wait, my handbag. Oh,
Wait a moment.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You must forgive us for not saying goodbye properly. But your name is...
It's not that. I mean, the other wretched. Tulipa, fair Tulipa, would you like to stay with me?
Gladly. All the time I sat here, I thought how warm my hair might shine for sea frogs in the glass tower. And I'm very good at making seafood. Of course, I'd like to help you on your journey. Oh, it's all good. We'll send you postcards and tell you how everything's going. They all hugged one another goodbye, and Moomin Joe went on his way southwards with his mother and Sniff. Wait, there are palm trees. Look at palm trees. All day they walked, and all they found to eat were a few sopping wet yams and one or two figs.
Have you seen these silly trees?
Have you ever seen such funny trees? They have such curvy long trunks and a little tuft at the top. You're the one who's silly. These are palm trees, and they've always looked like this. Haven't you, away? What's that pattern around us? I think it's rain. Let's hide under here. Will the rain ever stop? We have no choice but to stay under here. But in the meantime, I have these chocolates for you. Don't you want some? No, I don't like chocolate. So they walked on and good day, and all they found to eat were a few sopping wet yams and one or two figs. On the third day, it rained so hard that they had to climb up on a rock to not be snatched away by the mist. Quick, hop on them. They're off, children. Floating around everywhere were televisions, armchairs, books, bookcases, shelves, beds, and much more. I think I want to go home. But no one listened. Instead, they caught sight of something whirling towards them in the water. Come this way. Poor kitty. We must rescue it. Quick, grab onto me while we rescue it. No. Hold on. Hey.
that's ever happened to me. It was a catastrophe.
I think the web is clearing up. Hurrah! Now everything's will be back to normal. You'll see. Now we can go on.
Here, use this armchair. I don't know where it came from, but it definitely helped us I'll stay here. One should never make a needless fuss. When the ground is dry, I'll walk home again.
Go carefully. Bye. And goodbye. Bye.
Their chances is that they might find something shiny in the water. Perhaps a cask of jewels. Why not? So Snip kept a sharp watch for anything shiny in the water. And when he saw something gleaming, he shouted with excitement.
Go for that. I see something shining. We don't have time to fish up everything that's floating around, Snip. Excuse me, can you pass me that thing over there? Thank It's just an old bottle. There's no sweet drink in it either. Wait, there's a message inside. Let's read it. Dear Finder.
Dear Finder. Da-da.
Dear Finder, please do what you can to rescue me. My house has been swept away by the flood, and I'm sitting lonely, hungry, and cold in a tree while the water rises higher and higher. Signed, an unhappy moon.
Oh, children, your father must have drowned a long time ago. Don't cry. Perhaps he's somewhere up in a tree. And the water's going down as fast as could be.
And so it was. Hills, houses, and fences were all appearing out of the water. They rounded a corner, and they saw people fishing out all their belongings out of the water.
You can have your armchair back.
Everything wet, half my home taken by the water. How will I carry this all back?
We can help It's shiny. Look, something shiny. I bet it's a diamond. That's not a diamond. Those are spectacles. These are the marble storks, don't you think, Mother? Yes, you should go and hand it to him. Uncle Stork, come here. Here are your spectacles. Well, fancy that. Perhaps you're not such a low impossible child after. Well, I gotta go now. You see, we're searching, too. Well, I see. What for? My father, he's somewhere up in a tree. You won't manage it alone. I'm not sure she's not. I'll help you since you found my spectacles. Oh, thank you! Mama, come! I'm at your service in the matter of searches, madame. Now, if the family will climb on board. Now, our departure at once. We're gonna fly over the water. I think this is the most wonderful thing that's happened to us so far. Flying isn't frightening, but if you think. Now keep an eye out for your father. He could be anywhere. The marabou stalked flew in wide circles and came and roared over each tree top. Then he saw a lot of people sitting amongst the branches, but no, it was who of those who had the head of people. People on my beach and now I'm stuck in a tree. I shall have to rescue that tree later on. He flew to and fro above the water for a long time, and the sun began to set. And everything seemed quite hopeless until... Look! There he is! Papa! Don't get on my back. Now we shall never be separated again. How are you? Did you catch a cold? Where have you been all this time? Was the housekeeper in the firewood?
It was a very fine house. Alas, my dear girl, how you grown.
Very well then. I must rescue a few more people before the sun goes down. It's very pleasant rescuing people. The marabou stork drops them off at the shore. Goodbye, Moomins. Bye. Thank you. Sit down, have some hot chocolate.
You have no idea what a fine house I had before the flood. Built it all by myself. If you ever get a new one, you're welcome anytime.
How big was it?
3 rooms. One sky blue, one sunshine yellow, one spotted, and one guest room in the attic for you, little creature.
Did you really mean for us to live there too?
Of course, I look for you always, everywhere. I could never forget our dear old stove.
Then they drank and sat and told one another about their experiences. And they drank hot cocoa until the moon had risen and the fires began to go out along the shore. Then they borrowed a blanket from the anglerfish and curled up close to one another and fell asleep. By morning,
miss the cold.
Me too. Eva, it's so freezing in here.
Yeah, I'll light a fire for the last chapter. At last, they came to a small valley that was more beautiful than any they'd seen that day.
Why, this is my house. I must have floated here, and here it is.
Hurrah! This is the most beautiful house we could ever wish for. And then she took Moomintroll by the hand, and there in the valley they spent the rest of their whole life, apart from a few times when they traveled for a change.
The
watching this play. Here's how it's gonna go, my friends. Someone's gonna open the door, you're gonna say hello to your parents, and then don't forget to pick up your picnic items in the back and your personal items. Say hello, make new friends, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.